All right.
I found the last treasure thanks to you. It'll always remind me of the rascal who stole it, then fell into the nest. I tried to save him, but I failed. Let the punishment fit the crime, I say. And in a great weapon calls for a great...
About the wanted poster.
What's this? A poster singing my praises? Oh dear, your practical jokes go too far. Oh, right, yeah. Let me explain. There is an unscrupulous reporter called...
You mean Madero, the one who was trying to warn everyone about all the stuff going on?
One time, I didn't give him a certain antique he wanted. What has this world come to? Even noble explorers searching for true history. Perhaps I should be pleased that this scrap of paper is power. A great weapon called...
Alright, so we can either obtain the Puppet Devouring Green Hunter's Ergo, Fury Attack Dodge available. Okay, I don't even know what that means. Like, I can dodge and do a fatal... I don't know. The Two Dragons Sword, Technique A, 107 plus 4. Sure. He said the last special Ergo, so... Are there no more boss weapons after this? Alright. This thing. That is pretty cool. But it's no match for Puppet Axe. Puppet Axe. How much less damage is it, by the way? Almost 300? Okay, yeah. To be fair, it's technique scaling, not motivity scaling.
I know my way.
Still missing a half moonstone. All right. Level me up.
You make.
So no more capacity required, so now let's just up the... I feel like I actually don't have enough stamina a lot of the time. You're kidding me. I feel like I am actually doing enough damage. Plus 5 damage on here. Yeah, let's get Vigor up. How much do I have to keep leveling? Not nearly enough. How much golden fruit is ready for us to consume? 4 out of 8? Yeah, okay. We've got half as much as we need to get to the rest, and then I can sell some amount of golden fruits, and then we just don't have enough items after that. Oh yeah, the quartz. So yeah, let's get another amulet slot. What do we want? Increase gold coin fruit. No, absolutely not. Increase consumable possession, throwing object possession, consumable effect duration. Nope, those all suck. What else do we got? All right. Charge Legion when eliminating an enemy, number 2. Fatal Attack Fable Charger. Lower Legion consumption in a crisis. Special Grindstone Weapon Durability Recovery. These names really need to have been worked on. Okay. Perfect guard, regain recovery. Recover some of guard regain as HP when a perfect guard is successful. Enhance attribute resistance. Auto charge pulse when discharged. Automatically charges pulse cells when they are discharged. I assume very, very slowly. Increase the maximum number of pulse cells. That seems like something that we should get. Enhance Fable Arts, lower weapon durability, lower natural recovery upon weapon attack, enhance weapon attack when discharged. Okay. So the main ones I want are these two. Although I assume if I get one, I can't get the other one, right? So it automatically fills the last charge up to 1, but then doesn't keep filling them anymore. So yeah, let's just get the increased pulse cell count. Oh. I really wish there was something to spend this ergo on that was actually of use. Like, none of that is. This definitely isn't.
By the way, do you remember when I mentioned my partner? I got a distress signal from him. His last location was Krat Central Station. But my gear won't protect me from the petrification disease there. Can you find him for me?
Sure.
Thanks. I think he was trying to secure an escape route. Look for him around Krat Central Station.
Why have you not showered yet?
I think he was trying to secure an...
At the house of Vanini, even...
I mean, I guess I can buy these weapons. Sure, why not?
I know my way.
Okay, so what are the new ones? Well, they're not worth it regardless. Okay. That is the what now? The Tyrant Murderer's dagger handle. And the pistol rock drill blade. Interesting. Well, I am curious.
I know my way around.
So what if I assemble my puppet axe and I equip the, where is it? The pistol rock drill handle. Right? That's one of the, there's that one, and then there's the, what's the other one? It's the tyrant handle, right? Yeah. Oh, right. I have to actually assemble it.
I know my way.
Assemble. This plus this. Assemble. The fuck? There we go. Okay, so I thought that one wouldn't be good, but let's just check the other one. The
I know
piston.
my way around.
Assemble this plus the piston one. Which one's that? It's this one, right? What was the one I was using before? I was using the police baton, right? Yeah. No, it makes me heavy again. Okay. Oh my god, it's so slow. See, that ability does seem cool. Yeah, all right, let's go back to the police baton.
I know my way around.
Police baton, where is it? It's this one, right? Yeah.
At the house.
Anything else worth purchasing? One of these grindstones? Stagger attack actually seems kind of useful. The other thing is, let's get our... The Falcon Eyes just really isn't that good. It does 200 damage, but we can only use it like 4 times. So what about just the Flamberg? Because the actual damage listed here is not really accurate because the target keeps burning. And then we're out of legions to get the last one, right? Yeah, so we need 2 more legion calibers.
The house of
I need to switch my grindstone as well.
No. Now, allow me to return the golden ergo is the purest form of power. You see, the alchemists ordered just one problem. After all, a secret alchemist.
Golden lead acid battery. Lead acid battery made of golden ergo by Vanini. This is the material that Vanini said he needed to find a way to get to the Isle of Alchemists. Special ergo power enabled Vanini to move the giant submarine. It is manufactured to produce a higher power output through electric stimulation to ergo.
I always welcome.
Switch to the stagger one. Let me just go ahead and use up the last of it. All right. Who did he say to ask? Was it Eugenie or someone else?
I know my way around.
Not Eugenie. Sophia?
Whatever choice you make.
No. Well, she's the only female here, so her?
I heard what happened at the exhibition. I'll tell you one thing. Beneath us, there is a passage connected to an underground base of the alchemists. Until the petrification disease, everything changed when Simon became their leader. The passageways to the underground base are locked from their side. And the underground base is the only way to embark for the Isle of Alchemist. If we find the right alchemist, perhaps we can get that door opened. I heard that some of them occupy the collapsed tower of the train station, and the collapse makes me wonder whether they had something to do with the recent earthquake. Thanks for keeping.
Interesting. Pulcinella is a classical character that originated in Commedia dell'arte of the 17th century and became a stock character in Neapolitan puppetry. His visual appearance includes a humpback, a crooked nose, gangly legs, a pot belly, large cheeks, and a gigantic mouth. These traits were inherited from two stock characters of the Adeline farce, so they kind of flipped the script on him conceptually. Or it's just the same name. Alright, so I'm going to investigate the woman wants me to investigate her partner, right? Oh, I can't travel to Krat Station right now? Overstrike. We've also got this dog man. All right, dog man. I'm told I'm supposed to go talk to you.
Life is short. All I can do is keep plugging away.
About Modero.
You actually met Alidoro. That's odd. Alidoro and Medoro are friends. When I was hurt, he took me to
Obviously, they both have Doro in their name.
Medoro is quite the medic. There's gotta be a logical explanation. But well, who knows? Maybe that wanted poster is real.
Or maybe it's a different guy because he's always wearing the dog mask. Maybe he's an imposter and he's not really Alidoro.
In times like these, anyhow, take this in return.
Damn Ergo Chunk. How in the world do I get in here?
Life is all I can do is...
Teleport. Okay. You cannot go here right now. So what if I go to the Elysian Boulevard entrance and then go backwards? They do this whole thing of shining a spotlight on you and then you never do anything with that, eh? Yeah, so what if I just go this way? Oh, right, this is just back to the hotel, right? Okay, so then I go out the back of the hotel? Right? The train station is a danger zone and has been sealed off. Since F and when? Didn't she just ask me to investigate?
I think he was trying to secure an escape route. Look for him around Krat Central Station.
Krat Central Station. Krat Central Station Plaza. Krat City Hall Courtyard. Well, we literally can't go there, so... Alright, back to the Barren Swamp nest. Why does it keep telling me that I'm supposed to talk to Sophia when talking to her accomplishes nothing? Gemini mentioned an earthquake. Yeah, but why does that seal that off? Also, she just told me, hey, go investigate the dude at the Krat Central, and I can't go there now. Oh well. Actually, the golden fruit's almost at 6 out of 8. Let's just grab them now while we're here. All right. To this one. Looking at the Pinocchio characters, there are some intriguing parallels drawn. Does that include Gemini? It doesn't, right? All right. Well, Gemini, Geppetto, there are Honest, John Worthington, Foulfellow, and Gideon the Cat, which I assume is referenced by the two stalkers with those masks. The Frayed Notebook. It's a worn-out journal with bloodstains. Golden wings are drawn on the cover. I do not regret destroying the Sanctus statue. I had to stop it from being used for humans. Okay. No, decay water. And the only way to get over there is to wade through the decay water. All right. Oh, we're back here. Bloody letter. Enemies that grab you and then you have to sit there doing nothing while an animation plays while they hurt you always suck.
Did you feel that? An ergo amplification effect coming from Krat Central Station.
Who's speaking to me right now?
I wonder if the alchemists are plotting something.
Sophia?
Please investigate that area.
Alright, well. May as well. Sophia seems to be the blue fairy who brings Pinocchio to life and promises to turn him into a real boy if he proves himself brave, truthful, and selfless. Where'd you come from? What the hell is attacking me? It's like I'm being attacked underneath the floor. Regarding the grab enemies, remember the brain suckers from Bloodborne? Probably one of the scariest enemies in the game. Yeah, they were bullshit there too. Oh. Well. Okay, so this is an optional area just to get the chest. Gotcha. Yeah, what the fuck is even attacking me? I run in there and suddenly I'm just getting hit from out of nowhere. No, they have just long-range attacks that you can't block. That was everything over there, right? All right, bring it. Murderer Puppet's Amulet. Increases damage inflicted on humans. This is where I came from, right? Yeah.
Kill me. I'm a human. Just a soldier. What? Are you a stalker? Name's Atkinson. Krat militia. The suburbs are sealed off. Communications cut off too. If you meet someone named Bell in the city,
My dearest Belle, I remember the day I met you through your father's friend, Sir Loeft. That day, the steam of Krat Central Station was thick on the platform, and a flock of birds was flying overhead above the glass ceiling. There, I was waiting for you. When I saw Lady take one step down the stairs, I knew it was you. Your effervescent laughter left an impression on me. The reason I'm writing this letter, yes, I'm at the train station, and it reminds me of you from that time. We were colleagues at first, and then lovers, but I still can't let you go. The way you smiled and looked forward to the exhibition and festivals, those beautiful nights with the fireworks, I just can't let it go. So if we are to survive and make it out of here, I plan to visit you with this letter. Please stay safe and wait for me until then. We just leave him? What the fuck? This is just ridiculous. All right, where was it? I literally don't remember. I remember the shortcut was next to the Stargazer, but I don't remember exactly where. It was this way, right? Yeah, well, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just not even fight him. Are these the most bullshit enemies in the game so far? Like regular enemies, not bosses. They don't stagger. They have multiple attacks that they can just flow over onto you. They're small, so your attacks can miss depending on how your character attacks. They move quickly. They have a ranged attack that you can't block. It's pretty bad. Master Chef's knife blade and handle. All right, before we move on, we got a ton of ergo, so let's just go ahead and level. Also, we got to talk to her.
Whatever choice you...
All right, I guess vigor. Now, you know what? I feel like I have enough stamina. I need to deal more damage.
Good to see you. Soldiers like me are blunt. Is... Monster? My God. I should never have happened. And what a way to die. Grim tidings. I know. I don't want to talk anymore.
Oh, this motherfucker still has the gall to stay here, eh?
Great weapon calls.
All right. We just got a new weapon. It's a technique handle. All right. Well, back to the station. I think I killed Atkinson by accident, so I could tell her in good conscience that he died fighting a puppet. Can you kill him by accident? Because every NPC we've met so far, you're not allowed to attack them. Okay, so not that way. Oh yeah, I knew that was a fucking trap. There's upstairs and there's down here.
You lost, little lamb. Hand over all you got.
Robber Weasel. How are you not on fire yet?
Welcome to the city of the future, and the future is death. You ought to give to the needy. In a city where everything is up. I don't want to die. I just wanted a full belly. That's not so wrong.
Yeah, you tried to kill and rob me, so fuck you. All I wanted was to murder you. Why couldn't you just let me have that? You monster. Nope. Get out of here. Butterfly, 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 butterfly. It's a big, pretty gold one. Stabilized alchemical booster. Oh, man, that's it? Okay. Puppet X, Puppet X, Puppet X. I'm definitely missing areas further back. Krat exhibition. Witness the greatest show on Earth. Experience the future of the world. Alright, well, before resting at the Stargazer and moving on to what is clearly a boss fight, let's make sure that I go mop up all those previous areas that I didn't finish. Alright, I don't think I went up here, right? A half moonstone, we can level up. And then there's the other area, like, way at the beginning, right? The center of the two trains. A Trinity door as well, but I don't have a Trinity key. Yep, we need a Trinity key. All right, keep this in mind. To the hotel.
I know my way around.
Puppet axe, puppet axe, puppet axe. A full moonstone, which we do not have. There was a center area right at the very beginning of the level that had a bunch of decay that I never went to. So let's just make sure we get that. Now, if I recall, it's straight through the center. Yeah, this center area right here. I never went down here.
You don't remember much beyond Rosa Isabel Street, do you? Ask me about areas you...
So we haven't been to the Alchemist's headquarters. Oh, I don't actually have to go forward immediately? Oh yeah, there's the Trinity. Oh, that's where I came from, isn't it? So I do go forward immediately. All right, let's do it. Oh, not a boss fight. All right. The coil Mjolnir head. See ya, Bonsai. Where the heck are my ergo? Oh, right here.
Whatever choice.
I don't suppose you'd like to buy anything? Sorry. I've been on my own so long, my sales pitch is a little rusty. Hard to engage in trade when you're fleeing from monsters. Even if the abnormal has become normal, the living must live. Buy something, and you'll help both of us.
Military shovel blade. Oh, he sells a Legion caliber. I do want that. Lada large capacity radiation converter. Well, how do these compare to the ones I already have? I would assume they're actually good. Definitely want that. The shovel, not so much. Well, time to whip out the pen and paper again. Well, these are all different types of elemental damage, though, right? It's difference between fire, electric, and corrosion. So do they have the same physical reduction? No, they don't. The highest physical reduction is the electric one. We've seen very few electric enemies. There's not too many fire enemies either, though. All right, the physical damage reduction is 3.2 something. Minimum 3.25. Okay, electric overheat. And the one that I have equipped currently, so it's this one, it's 2.26. Actually, if I increase the weight, is it going to make me heavy? I guess I can buy it and then choose not to equip it if I want. Fairy Tale of the Three Brothers of the Workshop Tower. The three brothers built the Craftsman's Workshop Tower. Made 3 friendly puppet brothers. The puppets seemed as if they're alive. The good ones helped. The people were extremely glad and everyone was happy. The 3 good brothers lived happily ever after. Sure they did. Is that the next boss?
Buy something?
Well, I'm 100% getting the Legion arm upgrade thing. Well, if I'm about to get a converter that's better than all of these, then I guess I may as well sell them. I guess we're in an area full of decay. We may as well get that one, although that one has the least physical reduction. Maybe overheat would be good too. Decay seems to be very specific levels. It's so heavy too. Actually, they all offer some amount of protection, even against the things that they don't resist completely. And then this one's the worst one. Nine, 9, 22, 100, 100, 200. All right, I guess I'll get this one. Yeah, now we're heavy again. Just barely so. Just barely so.
Buy something.
Does he have anything else I want to buy before we move on? Possibly these ones, although probably not. I have 2 of these. I need 3 for the next upgrade, right? All right. Well, this is different.
This used to be the workshop's transportation base, close to Krat's central station. Maybe that's why the puppets were so hell-bent on attacking the place during the frenzy. But I didn't see it myself. I didn't know the scale of it all. So let's add that earthquake to our list of strange and bizarre happenings in Krat and keep moving.
Lover's letter. You're kidding me. You're kidding me. What the fuck? I'm not even close to the crystal. You just keep taking disruption damage even when you're like, as long as it's a round period. You don't even have to be standing in its aura. Kind of reminds me of the frenzy mechanic from Bloodborne, which was also bullshit. All right. So I have to just kill all these crystals immediately. So if you're even standing this close, I just don't get it. Like, it projects an aura. Why not just have the aura be further away from it so that, you know, expand more so that you can tell? Red butterfly. And unlike other status effects, you just die instantly if it fills up. No, like you start taking damage. No, you just die. Are you liking this more than Bloodborne? You mentioned not liking Bloodborne in the first video. I'm definitely liking this more than Bloodborne. Unlike Bloodborne, where I was just kind of meh the whole time, this actually does have elements of fun in it. There are times when I'm having fun with this. Man, that drains slowly. Huh. Well, I was already over here, so... Clearly I have missed the path of progress. Because it's not here. I actually don't know where to go. Not that way. Run over here. Everything's dead over here. It's not up there. So go this way. There's nothing over here on the right. Come out here. We're right back where we started. This door doesn't open, so that ain't it. And then we're right back here and we just fall down. And we've already been here. There's a door up there I can open. Did I miss a path going up this way? Can't go that way. Ah, I missed this path. But that's just a shortcut though, right? Aha. They say when crystals appear from the ground, it's a sign of the end days. It's the end. We're all gonna die. Everyone's gonna die. Where is the civilian population right now? Did everyone just flee the city? There's some people still in their homes, right? Because we occasionally talk to people through the windows. It again, it reminds me of Bloodborne. Like, what the heck is going on with the population of the city? Just so I'm clear, these ones don't cure disruption, right? It's only these ones that do? Oh my god, that's so ridiculous. I don't know. I feel like I just shouldn't even say that anymore, because it's just kind of like, I think at this point it's been pretty established that the combat system in the game is just fucked. And it's fucked for 2 simple reasons that they really could have fixed. And they could actually just patch at any time. Well, actually, no, they can patch one of them. They can't patch the other reason. So there is a door that I opened. What reasons? Okay. So there's two major problems with the combat system that just completely fuck it. And they're both born out of the same issue. So this game does not have a shield. You can block, but blocking does not absorb all of the damage. You still take damage even when blocking. You take less damage, but you still take damage. Now, granted, you can get that damage back. You can heal if you attack your enemy fast enough, but you can't always attack the enemy fast enough. And also, there are attacks that you have to dodge and you cannot block. The only consistent way to stop damage is to perfect guard, which is basically this equivalent of parrying. Now, if you're gonna make it so that attacks in the game have to be parried, you have to parry attacks. You cannot do anything else. Yeah, sometimes you can dodge attacks, but a lot of the time, you just got a perfect guard. That's it. That means 2 things. First of all, the perfect guard window has to be somewhat lenient so that you can actually pull it off. It can't be split-second timing. And secondly, it means that all enemy attacks must be sight-readable. I must have the ability to see the enemy winding up and then delivering the attack so that I can make sure that I can block it at the right time. However, this game doesn't have that. They have enemy attacks that are super fast, that come in quick succession, so sometimes you have to perfect guard 4 or 5 times in a row. The perfect guard window is extremely narrow, meaning that it is very difficult to pull off. And there are attacks that are just not sight readable. And there's attacks that are super awkward, like the enemy winds up and then snaps forward all of a sudden and hits you. Or they go to deliver a blow and then there's like a slight delay and then they hit you. Or they just spring and suddenly hit you without warning. Or maybe one attack looks like another. And then there's a bunch of enemy red attacks, right? And the red attacks are... sometimes you can dodge out of the way, but red attack means you basically always have to perfect guard. And you can't perfect guard all the time because the windows, again, the timing window on the perfect guard is super narrow. And if you don't do it right, boom, you take a shitload of damage. And that right there fucks the entire combat system of the game because it means enemy attacks come too fast, too rapidly in succession, or with no reasonable way of sight reading them. And then the perfect guard windows are too narrow, so you get hit all of the time. So it just feels like you go through the game and you take unavoidable damage, and you just have to cheese your way through fights using heals or summonings on the bosses. And that is a gigantic problem. That single-handedly undermines the entire fun factor of the game. Basically, the perfect guard timing needs to be... I'm not sure exactly how long it gives you, but it feels like it needs to be 3 to 4 times more forgiving in terms of the timing window. And there's so many attacks in the game that have to be redone in terms of snapping, quickly attacking multiple times, attacks that come out of nowhere and don't have reasonable wind-ups, attacks that have weird delays where the enemy will like swing at you, but then they won't land their blow, and all of a sudden they go into slow-mo and then they land their blow. Some enemies are so big that their attacks basically come from off-screen. Like, there's a lot of fixes that would have need to occur on basic fundamental mechanics of the game, and without them, they're fucked. So when you can perfect guard on enemies, which is mostly the basic, like... Where the heck is the shortcut gate? When you can perfect guard attacks, then the combat is actually quite fun, because the combat system is working as intended. But when you can't, it feels so frustrating. It feels like I'm just cheesing my way through the game, and like I don't really have control over what's going on. That essentially I get through fights not because I'm skilled and I'm timing things correctly, but just because I am using heals to get through taking damage, or I'm just fluking my way through the fight and getting through fights that I really shouldn't be able to get through. And that also means that the really hard fights where the enemies have large health pools and deal a lot of damage feel more bullshit than normal. Also, you really need to be able to cancel attacks, because right now, there are just not good timing windows to attack the enemy. Sometimes I'll begin an attack, and then I'll realize that the enemy's about to attack me, but it doesn't matter. You've already loaded the attack up. So... So, like, this guy, his attacks are all bullshit, so I feel like the only way to actually win this fight is to just flame him at a distance and get his health to go down. Arch extra heavyweight frame. Alright. So yeah, I feel like the only way to win a fight like that is just flame him at a distance and then just tank the damage. And it only works for as long as I have a flamethrower. There's also many enemies in the game where they just do like so much damage and their attacks are so unblockable that it gets to the point where you just go, well, fuck it then, and you just run, and the only tactic is, okay, I'm just gonna run in like a complete idiot and not even bother to try to block or anything, because the attacks suck. The attacks are horseshit anyway, so may as well just try to get as much damage in as possible if I can't dodge or block it regardless. A lot of the bosses feel like that. All right, let's go back to the hotel since apparently the coin tree's full up. This really is obnoxious micromanaging that really doesn't need to be in the game. The coin tree should just continue to fill regardless. It should have no limit on how long it can fill. Or make the fill limit like 99 so you don't have to keep coming back here and babysitting this. It's just a feels bad that shouldn't be in the game, because then the player's like, oh man, if I'd come back earlier, then it would have started respawning faster. Although it doesn't even matter because the gold coin fruits are completely useless. Other than just to sell them for 100 ergo. Which is not valueless, but in terms of actually using them on anything. Alright, she's gone. Okay, I've got 8,000 ergo on me. I don't want to run out into the field with 8,000 ergo. Can I get enough to level up? I need 14,600. Yeah, okay. I can get to that. Oh, I can sell my old armor that I'm not going to use anymore. So that's out of date now. We can get rid of that. This is just blatantly worse than the one I have equipped, so we can get rid of that too.
At the house of a... $14,600.
Alright, how far over weight capacity am I? 62%. So I gotta level up capacity again, Jesus. And twice at that.
Choice you make.
Well, since I need to level it up twice anyway, I'm just gonna level up damage. And then hopefully we can come back here later with more ergo and just level up capacity twice. I can't backstab these guys? The enemy attacks are also faster than your attacks. And they can break your own windup, but you can't stagger them out of their windup usually. Not always, but usually. Which further disincentivizes you from attacking. What? I did a charge attack on him. Okay, so the game's not even playing by its own rules anymore then. When there's white glowing around their name, if you charge attack them, it's supposed to stagger them, but this time it just didn't. Was it because I didn't charge it the whole time I released early? Right, so charge. Why can I backstab some enemies and others I can't? Oh my god. Half moonstone. Well, I need a full moonstone to upgrade all the way. Primer for workshop technicians. Wait, there's a record. There's a record there. How do I get it? No? Can't get it? Okay. God. So what do you mean there was a ladder here the whole time? Oh, it's not all the way down. Okay. Special Krat supply box, so more items to buy. Really, that missed? All right, really did not mean to do that. Okay, I can tell you 100% for multiple of those hits, I am 100% clicking the dodge button at the correct time and the block button at the correct time, and it just doesn't work. Not all of them. I did take some hits, legit, but like 50% of them are just total bullshit. So when you have a system like that, it makes me just like not even want to care or engage with the combat at all. It makes me, again, just running like a complete moron and just start wailing away at the enemy, because whatever. If you're gonna take damage anyway, you may as well just attack as fast as possible and whittle them down. All right, where's the ladder? I got a shortcut up there. I don't know where that ladder went. Is it backwards or is it through the house still? Alright, fuck this. It's not that one. Oh my god, it's still aggroed over here? Okay, ladder. So where does this ladder go? Because I need to know this for the shortcut. Oh, there's a ladder over here. Okay. What kind of weapon is that? It is a giant axe with puppets bound all over it, attached to a very, very tiny handle. Attached to a police baton. Alright, did they de-aggro finally? Also, why are some bosses able to have summons used and some aren't? And some the thing falls out of the boss door and some your souls don't. Fucking Christ. What? So as if the bullshit wasn't high enough, we've also implemented multiple enemies, which never works. Do the puppets do something for the weapon? I don't know. They make it look cooler. All right, so where is it? It's forward and then to the left. All right, before we go up there. Oh my god, fuck this boss so much. Fuck this boss. Absolutely zero skill on my part to do that. Just completely fluking through the fight.
The hotel is under attack. Everyone's in danger. Head to the hotel and hurry.
Communication through ergo. An interesting parlor trick. Quite the performance, Papa Geppetto. But your lies will be useless in the new world. The world of truth. But you are worth studying.
What could it be? Come on, pal. No time to lose.
A bruise or ergo. Well, a bruise is not a flower, so I guess ergo.
Correct. Yeah, I think you get the charm behind these riddles.
Ergo isn't a flower either, so the riddles just doesn't make any sense.
You felt threatened? Well, a metaphor is... Now then, another question. Not a riddle, no rhymes. Just a question. For you. Ergo does not appear out of thin air.
We know already, it's from petrification disease victims.
Yes, always leave them laughing. That's till we meet again.
Alright, we got our Trinity key, so we can head back to the area with the Trinity key. I don't remember which Stargazer that's on, though. But I guess I'm presumably going to find another Stargazer before we get through the rest of this area. Alright. Red butterfly's gone because there's no way I'm going to be able to catch up to it. Oh, fuck, I'm out of elixirs. What? All right, where was the Trinity door? I don't remember. It was near another one, right? Oh, I can level up now because... Oh, now I can level up because Sophia's gone. That would have been nice to know before. Fucking hell. All right. Well, we gotta go get our ergo back. I wonder, will the butterfly appear again? I think this is the first time I've been back through an area that had the butterfly. Yes, it will. Oh my god, get away from it. What the fuck? Well, it's something that I figured would be a problem. Because the combat system is inherently fucked, as the game progresses and the enemies get more damage output and more health, it's going to become worse and worse. I'm surprised it's actually this far into the game before it's become a problem. Okay, yeah, so the game just doesn't follow its own rules. Oh, it can keep attacking you after you stagger it? Yeah, this is just complete bullshit. Just everything about this is bullshit. What's wrong with the combat? The timing window, okay, what's wrong with the combat, since you weren't here earlier, is blocking does not prevent damage, it only reduces damage. And you cannot block, and so that's not a way to prevent damage. Also, you can't necessarily dodge every attack either. Therefore, the only way to actually prevent damage is to perfect guard. The timing window on perfect guarding is way too narrow to the point where you have to be split-second accurate. The enemies also have very, very fast attacks that come in succession. So sometimes they'll attack you upwards of 6 times in a row, meaning you would have to perfect guard 6 times in a row to not take any damage. The enemies don't stagger hardly ever. They can also hit you out of your charge attacks, whereas you cannot do that. Same for them. Sometimes you will stagger an enemy and they'll attack you anyway. A lot of times the enemies have attacks that have no visible windup, or that have delayed hits, or all sorts of other bullshit that makes timing the guards on them basically impossible. And so as a result, it's essentially impossible to avoid taking damage, which means that the fundamental combat of the game, which is like the whole game, is basically non-functional. And it feels like you get through fights not because you're actually skilled and have the ability to time everything correctly, but because you just fluke your way through it or bullshit your way through it by just using as much healing as possible until you can finish it up, or by using a combination of ranged attacks or whatever other garbage you need in order to get through the fight. And so far it's been mostly tolerable outside of some specific enemy encounters, but it's getting worse and worse as the enemies gain more health and more damage. There are also enemies that have ranged attacks that can attack you from way further away than is what is reasonable to attack you from, or that can just instantly hit you with no real ability for you to dodge, block, or guard any of it. Sometimes you'll stagger. So when a enemy has a glowing white name, is what that means is you're supposed to be able to do a charge attack and it will stagger them, but there are enemies where it just doesn't stagger them, or where they continue to attack you even after you do that. So it's just full of shit everywhere. Did I just go in a circle? What just happened here? Okay, well... God, like, I don't want to use this if I don't have to. Alright, let's level up. I don't have enough to level up twice, right? So let's just get damage up.
The Stargazer isn't transmitting, you know?
Yeah, okay, so we can't teleport back to the hotel as I thought. I haven't been up here yet, right?
Oh no. Hey, so there's something horrible in front of the hotel. It might be worse than what we saw at the cathedral. Alright, tighten up your springs and let's go.
So basically the times where the game is enjoyable are where you're avoiding the pitfalls of the combat system. So where enemies, it's basically on enemies that do actually have telegraphs for their attacks, or that have low enough health that you can just run in and kill them super fast before they have a chance to counter you. All right, definitely another boss. Corrupted Parade Monster. Oh, I'm decayed? When did that happen? Oh, wonderful. An enemy, a boss that spawns minions. Always terrible. Never seen a game do it correctly. Wait, is it fucking healing? It's fucking healing too? Jesus Christ. So I can't actually hold, I can't hold back. I just have to hit it as much as possible. Another awful fight. I am not going to be able to do this fight based on skill because you can't skill your way through this fight, so it's just going to be a matter of brick wall, brute force the bullshit over and over until we get through it. Alright, where am I going? Up here, right? You know what? This stagger grindstone doesn't do shit. It doesn't actually do anything. So let's just switch it to fire? I forget what acid even affects. Electric is puppets. Fire is corpses? Is acid mechs? All right, flame. All right, running in like a moron madman. Don't even give a fuck. Can this thing get on fire by now? Finally. Yeah, I forgot it does that horse shit too. Oh my god, not only does it have a huge health pool and a bunch of bullshit moves, it heals itself. We're really falling off a cliff in quality at the end of the game, aren't we? That assumes, like, I don't even actually know how far into the game we are. We're on chapter 8, I think? I don't know how many chapters. Like, why can't I just respawn right outside the boss door? Why do I have to respawn over there? I get it. There's no obstacles in the way. All it does is just waste another 20 seconds while I run back here. Oh, now you're not going to do the thing. Oh, it has its grab attack looks like the other attack that it has, so I think I can block it, but no, you can't. It's actually the only attack in the game so far that I can't block. Can't see anything. Can't see what I'm doing. I realized 1 second before it grabbed me that it was a grab attack and not something I could block. I'm not gonna win, so fuck it, whatever. I've only ever played Remnant 1 and 2 and Chronos. Are other Souls games like this? Bad ones are. I mean, I don't see any trick to beating this fight other than just ram my head into a wall over and over. I've also learned that don't even try to block shit, just dodge, because the timing on your block isn't gonna work. Just don't be anywhere near the enemy when they're attacking. Also, don't ever try to attack more than once, because your attack windup and lag between when you finish attacking and when you can block again is so horrible that you can almost never attack and then block in another attack, even if you only attack one time. Also, this boss of all bosses doesn't have the ability to summon. So just run away here, because you're never gonna fucking block that. Oh my god, the range on our attack is also fucking garbage. Like, it even looks like we attack further than we actually do. And then run away, because we're never going to get another attack in or be able to block anything. I also can't play careful because the thing fucking heals. And it has decay attacks, which means that weapon durability is an issue. Oh my god. Oh, that time it didn't continue, so I could have actually hit it, but how am I supposed to know? it's the fucking grab, motherfucker. Alright, gotta do this while it's down. Yeah, I don't feel like I skilled my way through that at all. I feel like I was just running away constantly, using up every single pulse cell I had to stay alive. All right, it's over at least. Magic topic from Italy. Opinion on Pro Tour Rakdos Vampire. Bought the place at a Secret Lair Soren today. I didn't watch any of it. The deck looks like it's combining the Rakdos mid-range plan with the Soren Imperious Bloodlord Cheaty plan, which seems fine. I don't think it's gonna like break the format or anything. I think it's just another good deck in the format. Greatest luxury of... Oh yeah, Hotel Krat. All right. So... I mean... To elaborate more on that, when you have... In these games, a lot of the fun comes from the sense of accomplishment, of the... There was a really tough boss, but I skilled my way through it. I was good enough that I could beat the boss. But in this game, I don't feel like I'm ever good enough that I beat the boss. I feel like I just fluked through them all. Because the combat system is just so fundamentally broken. It's like, yeah, if you're a Galaxy Brain speedrunner who can beat Souls games playing a Guitar Hero controller, then sure, you can do this. But for the normal player, these mechanics are awful. All right, we're back at the hotel. Is there anything new around the edges? Probably not. I need a second person to help me out with a boss in Remnant 2. Damned multi-phase boss I've never been able to beat. I hate the multi-phase boss. Well, okay. Let me clarify. Hypocrite? That's gonna take some explanation. I'm fine if you have stuff like, you know, you get the boss down to half health and there's a phase change and it has new different moves. What I'm not fine with is you beat the boss, then it goes into a second phase and the health bar completely refills in the second phase. That is bullshit. So the hotel is trashed.
You're alive. I was worried because I didn't hear from you. The stalkers have kidnapped Geppetto. It was the fox, the cat, and the Black Rabbit Brotherhood. But really, I sense Simon is behind this.
Really? You don't say. All those characters that I should have and could have killed previous to this, but the game wouldn't let me?
I'll try to figure out where they ran off to. Antonia might know a secret passage. Try asking.
You mean the multiple times that I ran into the cat and the fox and I wanted to kill them and the game wouldn't let me? You mean those two guys? You mean the Black Rabbit Brotherhood, that boss that we beat, and then we just let the three of them leave instead of fighting them more? You mean that Black Rabbit Brotherhood? Okay, then. Sure, okay.
First, Antonia might...
Really? You won't even let me level? Oh, I can level up from here, though. Sure. All right, let's get capacity up so that we can actually move around. One more level. Let's just make sure. So everyone's gone, eh? Okay, I still have this. Why is everyone in this world a fucking asshole? Every single stalker that we come across, none of them are good guys. Wait, if literally everyone else is either kidnapped or fled, how and why are you still here?
Who's there? I'll never open. Oh, give me a sec.
I'm sorry, child. Geppetto has been kidnapped.
So, okay, let me get this straight. So Geppetto, who's always in this room, was kidnapped, and all of you fled to this room, the room Geppetto was kidnapped from, to hide from the kidnappers. Does this make any sense to anyone? Either everybody here is actually in on it somehow, or this is really fucking stupid writing.
You're here. It's good to be free. When you came in, you reminded me of the Hound. Probably because you're here. It's good when you came in.
You have my personal... Do look after him. You have my... Do look after...
Thank you for another timely rescue, compagno. I talk a big game. Surely there must be something that only I... Thank you for... Surely...
It was a planned ambush. I'm afraid there's nothing we could have done about it. More than anything, I'm concerned.
It's not an ambush if they attack you in your dwelling. That's not what an ambush is.
I'm sorry, child. The alchemist's plan. I certainly didn't expect... My portrait. Behind it lies a passageway to their base. The hotel...
Excuse me, what?
With the alchemists. Play this chord on the piano in my room. Apparently, Be careful out there, won't you?
And now everyone's relocated back to where they usually are. So, I mean, did you just say that the secret passage, like when you said under the hotel, I thought there was going to be like some super secret ultimate passageway that we had to like fight a million monsters to get to. You're telling me it was in front of the goddamn picture the whole time, and any moment we could have gone there? You can't get ambushed in your own home? If you come back to your home and people are lying in wait for you, you can get ambushed. But if you're in your home and people break into your home, that's not an ambush. At best, it's a surprise attack. All right, what do I want? The duration on the grindstones does suck, but at the same time, I don't use it often enough for that to matter. All right, this is actually good here. So we got another amulet slot. So the next amulet I would want... You know, this amulet kind of just actually sucks. The very, very slight HP regen really just doesn't matter because the enemies are dealing so much damage. Maybe if this was like at the beginning of the game, this might matter, but it just really doesn't. I don't need max anything increased. So motivity damage up, and then... I guess the weight limit. I'm gonna guess the dude over here has absolutely nothing to say about the attack on the hotel.
Mr. Stalker.
Oh, I guess he actually does? Wow.
You surprised me.
I'm surprised.
Make no mistake. Stalker.
Yeah, I don't need any of this. You can buy star fragments? They hand them out like candy, and not all of the bosses even have summons, so I'm kind of surprised by that too. All right, everyone's back in place. Yeah.
It was a plan more than anything. No matter what fate brings, serving her welcome.
Add shop goods. Hand over the special Krat supply box.
I shall open it. No matter what, serving welcome.
All right, so what's new? So now we can buy unlimited half moonstones. We can buy 1 full moonstone and 3 full moonstones and 4 dark moon moonstones. Oh, you got another quartz and another legion caliber. Okay, what is this? Rusty cryptic vessel. Okay, the cryptic vessels just always suck, but sure. So I think I have enough legion arms to upgrade the final slot on the flamethrower. Modify, yeah, okay, flame explosion. Then we get the cryptic thing.
Surely there... Ah, looks like the King of Puppets used carefully miss. I must find the light.
Didn't I just buy the cryptic vessel? Don't you have something to say about it? Okay, there we go.
Why don't I hide? I am a sinner, perhaps.
All right. Find the cave blocked off by metal. Oh, so it's that one. There's a place called Hermit's Cave. An old man who went crazy after losing his family locked himself up there to pray. It's strange in this stage to hear about such a medieval sounding story in Krat, but one thing's clear, it's a good place to hide treasure. Let's forget about the crazy old man, hide the stolen goods, blah, blah, blah. In the Barren Swamp, okay.
I always...
All right, I don't need to switch grindstones.
You have my to look after at the house.
So we should be able to upgrade.
You are here. It's good to be free. When you came in, you reminded me of that. Alidoro. The hotel has security measures against human infiltrators. He must have switched the security off. Alidoro. Well, I suppose that's a pointless question now. You are here.
So upgrade the axe. Oh, it takes more ergo than what I have on me. Yeah. I need 2,000.
You are here.
All right, upgrade to +10. Strengthen a normal weapon to its max level. So the other thing was...
You are here.
I did get some weapons, or some new handles. So it's 165 for the best handles right now. 141 for the bone cut. 141 for the pickaxe. Oh, it's 165 because I've altered the handle with a motivity crank. So 141 is the basic, how much it's going to be for a motivity scaling one. The coil Mjolnir handle. So I should try this one. Alright, well, it's increased range, but the speed is pretty bad. Alright, back to the baton.
You're here.
Soon, you will see the Isle of Alchemists. But be warned, you're walking into hell. And I should know, the truth is, I escaped from there. Like you, clever one. I am more than I appear to be. I'm ready for you to see the real me. Show me that you're ready too. I knew it. There is a secret passage. It might be the only path to their base. Whatever choice you make.
Okay. I feel like there was one other thing I was forgetting to do here. Oh yeah, I need to buy the quartz from this guy, right?
No matter what, sir, welcome.
Yeah, there's another quartz to buy. So it costs 4,400.
No matter what, sir, welcome.
This feels like the final level. Like the hotel got attacked. We're going to the mystical Isle of the Alchemists that we've heard about. Also, we've been everywhere else that Geppetto said to go other than the Isle of Alchemists. And we still haven't even gotten phase 5 of the P organ. Alright, so we did the extra amulet slot, so what's the next thing I would want? Fable slots. Perfect guard causes stiffness. Breaks the enemy's stance when a perfect guard is successful. That seems useful. Increased special grindstone uses. Definitely garbage. Alright, let's do that one. We still don't have level 5. Automatically charge pulse cells when they are discharged. Yeah, let's do that one. Alright, I have to play the piano. So I want to make sure I got that correct. The secret passage is opened by playing the piano, and it's 2 notes. 2 notes that anyone could accidentally play easily. Not like a whole song or like a whole specific string of notes. 2 notes. Pling plong. All right then. So before we move on, don't I have a Trinity key to spend? Yeah, I do. And it's... Oh, and I also have the cryptic thing to investigate. So before we continue here... Where's the Trinity key? Oh, this guy wants to say something too? Okay, so there's 3 events to go to. The Lies of P equivalent of a password of 12345? Yeah. Oh, where was the Trinity? Where was it? It's not here. It was one of these places, right? It was really close as well. It was like go backward a little bit. All right, let's take these in order.
Hello, my only friend. What?
Teach about anger.
Being angry for someone else's sake. I hope I find someone I can be brave for.
Oh yeah, that was completely worth my time. Okay, sure. Glad that was in the game. Okay, where's the one that's next to the other thing? Oh, I don't remember. It's over here, right? No, it's not. It's in the Barren Swamp. Oh, F if I remember. I think it's this one. Is it over here, or am I completely in the wrong spot? Oh, I never killed those guys, did I? Yeah, alright, I need to do that. I should kill everything else down here first so they don't get in the way. Butterfly? Would you believe me if I said that short scene almost won a game award? What short scene? The one where we open a painting? The opening a painting? No, I would not believe you. No, you know what? I'd believe you. Ay. All right, 2 more quartz to spend back at the hotel. All right, so I can get this all the way up to full. So what else do I want? I guess Fatal Fable. Activate P organ to phase 5. So phase 5 is add Legion arm slots. How does that make any sense? How can we have 2 arms at once? Increase staggerable window. Increases time of enemy staggerable window. That sounds helpful. Retains a certain amount of guard regain when receiving damage. Increase the maximum number of cube uses. All right, I guess for the next one, we'll go with stagger window. Almost 16,000 ergo for the next level up. Can I get anywhere near that? I'm halfway there. This is 2,500. Potentially? No, definitely not. Not all the way. Unless I sell a bunch of coin fruits, that might help. How far do I get if I just sell all the extra bulk that I don't need? All right, there we go.
Whatever choice you...
I guess vigor. How does that make any sense? How does that make any sense? How can we have two arms at once? Increase staggerable window. Increases time of enemy stagger. You know what I meant. Okay, so the door with the gate that we're going to is definitely in the swamp. I just don't remember. Is it this one? Is it the swamp bridge? Yeah, it's this one. Okay. Now the gate is open. Because we found a cryptic vessel that said, go open the gate. Now the gate's open. Doesn't make any sense.
Oh, you're here. No trace of Alidoro inside, though. My next stop is the relic of Trismegistus, one of Alidoro's favorite treasure hunting grounds. I'm curious why he'd go back there. Oh, maybe I'm getting the hang. I'm trying to track down Mr. Alidoro.
All right, so what is actually in here? A single blue thing. Attribute petrification ampule. Okay, so definitely not the only thing. That looks like a trap, so we're gonna walk around that. I'm not really sure how that's a trap. Are those dart shooters? Yeah, okay. Well, I was not expecting a whole, like, level over here. How in the world do we get on that? We have to fall down from up there? Oh god. Can they really not come down here? There's no way. It wants us to jump that? There's no way. I was not expecting an entire additional level past the cryptic vessel this time. Someone's report. All right, so talking about the petrification disease, now they're going to turn everyone into... And here I am. Okay, oh, it's Madero. I actually am interested in this. Bliss is contaminated. There isn't much extra water left. The kind hermit helped me, but he knows he's not going to last much longer. Terrible mutation has affected the petrification disease neutralization process. Many people will turn into carcasses. The alchemist monsters. My friends are the only thing that comes to mind in my final moments. Lumacchio is ill. Sophia is missing. Lorenzini lost hope. He is dead. And here I am, Madero. We risked our lives and fought from each post, but sometimes there are no rewards. Still, some things are left. Something even power and lies can't hide. The truth. Someone will unearth the truth. Someone will unveil the lie, taking the extra step forward for the people coming behind. I believe that was my role. I am Madero, the reporter. My weapon was my pen and the truth. Now I leave my records to you who visit this place. From Madero. Maduro. I'm so surprised there's an entire additional level here. A quartz. Black steel cutter blade. Really? I can't cut this? Oh, come on. Ay. I've seen the revelation of the blue butterfly. They have asked me to free them from this prison of time. Are we about to fight the moonlight butterfly? I leave the butterfly's writing here. Remember, you are human. Now it's time to get out of the string. Black cat's hunting apparel and quartz. Really? It just dead ends here? Well, alright then. Another quartz. So we got phase 5 and it was stagger window, right? Yeah, stagger window. Increase the time of enemy stagger window. So we've got level 5 on all of these now, right? Enhance Fable Catalyst, lower Ergo loss, charge Fable upon pulse cell use. That sounds pretty good. So that's our leading contender at the moment. What do we got here? Increase weapon durability recovery, perfect guard Fable charge. Charges the Fable when a perfect guard is successful. Do I already have that? I have level 1. This is level 2. Lowers charge attack stamina consumption 2. Auto charge legion. Automatically charges consumed legion. That also sounds pretty good. Enhanced guard regain. Increase pulse cells. My pulse cells are already pretty high, so I would get this if there weren't other things to get. Lower damage while dodging. And then finally, fatal attack, stagger attack from behind, stagger duration, and Fable Arts effect duration 2. Alright, let's get Legion auto recharge. Oh, I still have a quartz. In that case, what was the other one? There's pulse cell use, and then I feel like I just have enough pulse cell use. Charges Fable upon pulse cell use. Nah, it's fine to have more pulse cells. Let's do that. Forgot to start the record when we came in here, so let's do that.
House of... No matter what. Serving welcome.
So one more thing, I believe the end here was where the Trinity door is. I forget exactly where it is though. Is it in the abandoned apartment? It's in one of these levels. I remember it was back indoors. All right, not that way. And then there was the boss fight. So it's before this. Is it this one? No. Well, it's not here. Wait, so what just happened? I just said go to the last Stargazer, and it took me here. Does it think I'm still trapped in this area and won't let me leave? Like, initially you're not supposed to be able to warp out? Okay, well, I believe it's back here, but it's not going to let me teleport there. Finally finished painting and basing another unit of Space Marines. I've never done that myself, but it sounds like something that would be very relaxing. Shouldn't it just let me warp back here? I mean, come on. Where's the Stargazer? Okay, oh, we're back here. I guess how do I go backwards? Actually, which Stargazer is this? It's gonna be one of these two, isn't it? Basing and assembling models are probably my favorite part of the hobby. Painting, not so much, but I try my best at it. Do you not like the painting because, like, you're not good at it and it doesn't come out the way you want, or you just not like the act itself? All of the different exits are blocked? Really? What am I missing? Here we go. Here it is. I just don't like the act itself. Feels like it takes forever, especially when you're assembly lining 10 dudes at a time. Remember the metal angel. We are simply on a journey that follows his footsteps. So I'm not exactly sure. So, okay, there's multiple guesses as to why this stuff is happening. One, religious lunatics. They think they're getting closer to God somehow. Two, science gone mad. They think they're creating the perfect human. Three, money. Although I don't understand how totally wrecking the city's economy and killing everyone would be profitable, but possible. The carrier's amulet +1. Oh, so it's a better version of this? All right, Relic of Trismegistus entrance. So I would normally continue, but it's been 7 hours. I actually need to eat dinner. It's 6 p.m. right now. And this feels like we're about to enter the end game. So I'm guessing this is chapter 10. I'm guessing either this chapter is the last chapter or there's one more chapter. Feels definite end game at this point. The hotel just got attacked. Geppetto's kidnapped. This is the only location out of all the locations that Geppetto talked about that we haven't been to yet. So, and this is the, you know, massive endgame area. We opened the portrait to get here. Like, it feels definitely like endgame. So let's stop here and then finish the rest of it next time. So if you showed up, I hope you enjoyed yourself, and I'll see you, I guess tomorrow.